Hello, beautiful souls, beautiful earth angels, beautiful star seeds. I'm going to be doing a love reading for the month of March, which is pretty much over. I'm going to be doing a love reading. This is the end of March. I'm going to be doing a love reading. I'm going to pull one card that's going to symbolize the reading. Pull one card that's going to symbolize the reading. Spirits and guides, ancestors, archangels, please give me one card that's going to symbolize this love reading. Please and thank you. I hope everyone's having a beautiful day. I send love to all of you. For those of you going through a difficult time with love, Spirit asks that you look inward, that you go inward and observe. Spirit asks that you go inward and observe. Go inward. Ask yourself questions. What makes you happy? What can you improve? What are you satisfied with? What are you content with? It's the same person in every corner. Go inward and observe. Observe yourself in every manner that you can. How can you be a better version of yourself? Ask your higher self. Observe. Well-deserved reward. There is a well-deserved reward coming for many of you. Many of you have struggled. Many of you have gone through hard times, or are going through hard times, or are still struggling. There is a well-deserved reward coming to you. I feel this reward. This reward can come in many fashions. It can come in love. It can come in monetary. It can come in vacation, I'm hearing. It can come in a promotion, I'm hearing. A child, I'm hearing. This reward, for some of you, you're going to have a child. And some of you, I'm picking up some of you that have been struggling to have a child are going to have a child and be rewarded for being good and for being honest and for being loyal. That's coming through for somebody. There is a well-deserved reward. And that person is standing at the top of that pillar with his hands to his side saying, yes, yes, this belongs to me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Release. Release. You're being asked to release what no longer serves you. Let go of what no longer serves you, what no longer serves your higher self. Release control, release that hurt and pain. And what I'm picking up is that hurt and pain in your heart. Release that. Let that go. Let that go. Bring down the walls and let go. You cannot control love. You cannot control who you let into your heart and who you don't. You're only doing disjustice to yourself if you're holding on to burdens, holding on to pain, and holding on to suffering. Release it. Being told there's another message in here. There's another message. Oh, that's too many, Spirit. How many, Spirit? Take the top. Being told to just take the top one. Dedicated effort. Dedicated effort. There's effort needed on your end or on the other end from your partner. This card goes both ways. Some of you, there's dedicated effort needed from the other end or from your end. We have to, I mean, it's important for us to believe in ourselves and to take that effort and take that step. I know that there's a lot of, some of us have fear of the unknown, and some of us are hesitant when it comes to love. But what I'm picking up is that there's effort needed in order for love to flourish. There has to be 100% from each side. It's not 50% from each side. I don't believe that anyways. I believe that it's 100% from each side. An understanding, a connection that is understood on both ends. So there's effort needed. I'm picking up also heavily on there's effort needed in communication. Communicating properly. Some of you have breakdowns with communication, and it's important to make an effort, a dedicated effort, to communicate better for you and for your partner. That's coming through strongly. Okay, that's it for those cards. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to pull some energy oracle cards. That's how I started my journeys. I asked myself, how can I be a better version of myself? Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror was very inspirational to me. I looked in the mirror and I said, how can I be a better me? And Spirit answered. I started my healing journey. Spirit started giving me guidance. And here I am. Goddess of the moon. Goddess of the moon. Many of you are goddesses. Well, you are all goddesses, but many of you are having a hard time realizing how beautiful you are, how divine you are. You guys are all goddesses of the moon. You all possess this quality, this power. When you step into your higher self, when you take the time to heal and grow, you become a goddess, this goddess that is in you. It's already in you. You just have to transmute the energy, the hurt, the pain. A beautiful goddess. I'm told to take this card. Anxiety. Some of you have anxiety. I'm not sure if it's related to the connection. Some of you, I'm feeling like it's coming from the connection. Like some of you have anxiety due to the connection. You're worrying too much about the connection or the love, the particular person this reading is for. It's important to trust. It's important to trust. Anxiety is trying to control your future. Like looking too far ahead and expecting something. That creates anxiety. Don't expect anything. Just allow yourself to flow and trust that what is meant for you will find you. What is meant, if it is meant for you, it will be there. Even if you have to part ways and come back together at a later date, trust that what is meant for you will always find you. So this anxiety is being created by the mind, is being created by oneself. It's important to try to get out of your mind and those negative thoughts. Try to switch them. Try to switch them to positive thoughts. Whatever that thought is, that's a negative thought, try to switch it to the opposite and believe. The mind is very powerful. The mind can be productive and it can also be destructive if you don't take care of your thoughts. If you don't take care of your thoughts, the mind can control you or you can control your mind. That is the one area where it is important to acknowledge, not control in a sense, but acknowledge the thoughts and release them. And as you do that, you'll have less and less thoughts. As you acknowledge them, understand them, release them, they will start to come less and less. Next card is patience. This came out in my last read, but it's important to have patience. We're in a day and age where everyone wants things right away. Understanding that things come to us at the right time when we are ready for them. You will not receive something if you are not ready for it. So it's important to have patience. Your guides, the divine, God, whatever you wish to call it, will give you things that you're ready for. They won't give you will not get what you are not ready for. So it's important to have patience, which ties into dedicated effort. It's important to have patience, but also don't become stuck and stagnant. That's coming through loud and clear. Patience does not mean to just sit around and do nothing. Patience means I know what's coming for me will come. This well-deserved reward, I know it's coming. I have the patience. I'm going to be patient for this well-deserved reward, but I'm also going to have dedicated effort to receive that well-deserved reward. Patience. One more card, I'm being told. One more card. Man holding a coin. After the patience comes the reward. the well-deserved reward that we started with. After the patience comes the man holding a coin or woman holding a coin. This is just a representation of money coming in, abundance, rewards, prosperity, good energy. I see in the background the sun shining. It could be good energy coming your way, love. Could be that love that you are patiently waiting for or trying to work with your partner. There's a sun at the back there. And that's good energy coming towards you. Remember, money is also energy. So when we put out good energy, we receive good energy. So it's important to put out positive, good energy, honesty, loyalty, integrity in your connection, in love, so that you're rewarded with the same in return. If your partner or you are not being honest, loyal, or have good integrity, then that cycles around. If you are not honest with yourself, if you are not loyal with yourself, if you don't have integrity, then that's going to circle around in your connection and in your love. It's just the laws of the universe. So that's all for the Energy Oracle deck. Such beautiful cards. A few cards from the Kipper. Angel, spirits, and guides, please show me what I need to see in love. Please give me some clarification in love. Show me what I need to see, angel, spirits, and guides, ancestors. Don't rush. I'm being told, don't rush. I just got this wave of energy of trying to rush. Don't rush. Be patient. The anxiety ties into the patience. Don't rush. Try not to rush. Just understand. When you catch yourself trying to rush, say, no, I am going to be patient. Ask your higher self to help you be patient. I'm being told to take this one. Toil and labor. Toil and labor. So this ties into dedicated effort. This is a clarifier for dedicated effort. Toil and labor. There has to be labor, work put into the connection, work towards that solid foundation, work towards having honesty, integrity. A good solid connection has to have great morals and values. You have to be true to yourself in order to be true to someone else. If you're not true to yourself, you can't be true to someone else. So it's important not to lie to yourself, to be true to yourself. But there is work that needs to be put into it. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that there's work. I mean, there's always work that needs to be put into a connection. You can't just be in a connection of love and not give nothing. It creates imbalance. There has to be balance in the connection. If you're in a connection and you're doing everything and the other person is just sitting back, that is an unhealthy, unbalanced relationship. And there's work that needs to be done there. And vice versa, if you're the one that's sitting and doing nothing and the other person is working and doing everything, and then there's imbalance. There's imbalance. And where there is imbalance, things fall apart. eventually. You can try to pretend, you can throw things under the rug, you can hide it, but eventually things will fall apart because one side of it is going to become unhappy because they're putting in all the effort and the other person is not. And you become tired and drained. It's also physical. Breath work is very good for anxiety. I'm being told to mention this to some of you. I'm being told to take this as the last card. Occupation. Occupation. Some of you are thinking about changing occupations or are trying to switch occupations towards healing and growth. This ties into a reading I did yesterday. You have to make sure that you speak to your higher self and your guides. I mean, you don't have to, but I'm being told that it's best if you check in with your guides and your higher self and ask them, is this the right time? Or get a reading or follow tarot and ask a question. Find out if you are trying to switch occupations or trying to switch to healing and helping others, which is beautiful, and I want everyone to do that, but make sure that you are not that you are ready for it, and I know that sometimes we have to take that leap and not be afraid, but it's also a matter of making sure that you're communicating the correct information to others, and that you're coming from a place of heart and of love, and not from a place of an unhealthy ego. Oh, I want this. It's okay to be confident. A healthy ego is confident. Yes, I can do this. Yes, absolutely. That's 100% great. But it's also important to just make sure that you are ready for it, and it ties into being patient. Being patient and understanding that when you are ready, you will know, and you'll be told by your guides and your higher self. So I have Love Oracle cards, which is going to be the last pull for you in regards to this love connection. I'm going to pull Love Oracle cards for you. Everything you're looking for is coming. It's right around the corner. But there has to be patience. I'm picking up on that anxiety and that patience are coming through strongly. I like to recommend also crystals. I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with crystals, but crystals are a great way to relieve anxiety and stress and fear. So one of the cards I got was Seduction. Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party, interferences. So some of you are going through a third party relationship is what I'm picking up here, third party. Some of you are dating. I mean, whatever resonates with you, but I'm picking up, be careful with seduction. Try to protect your energy. every time you connect with someone sexually, I believe that you transfer energy. You also pick up energy from that person, energetic emotions, energetic traumas. It's important to protect your energy and make sure that that it's really something that is coming from that you want, and that the intention is there. If it's just for sex, make sure the intention is known, because that's a way of being true to yourself, which ties into the other cards. Be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. If the intention is you want a long-term relationship, set that intention. Let that person know, I want a long-term relationship. What is your intention? This will help avoid a lot of issues if you are true to your word and set the intention from the beginning. Seduction is fun. Seduction is fun, but our energy is sacred, and it's important sometimes to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves first. Acts. Separation. Abandonment. So some of you need to axe your relationship. Some of you are holding on to connections that are no longer serving you. And it is time for you to let go of all the anxiety that it's creating you and have some dedicated effort towards yourself to get the well-deserved reward that you deserve, which is happiness. You deserve happiness. You deserve to be happy. We all deserve to be happy. The happiness needs to come from inside first. And if you're in a relationship that needs to be axed, because there is a lot of low vibrational energy that is being thrown up at you, and you're trying to be too kind and too nice, and you don't have boundaries, then Spirit is telling you it may be time for you to grab that axe and cut the cord from that attachment. I send lots of love and healing light to all of you. Many blessings, and thank you for watching my channel. Please like, share, subscribe. I'll be doing readings soon. I'll be posting it here. If you have any questions, or if you need guidance, or if you need help, let me know. I'm here to help in any way that I can, through my learnings on this beautiful earth. Thank you. Have a beautiful night.